What is up, my YouTube page? Today is March 3rd, 2025. It is 12:21 in the afternoon. I am here at my house. I'm on my lunch break right now from work. Just coming to relax for a little bit. And I wanted to make a video to talk a little bit because I'm somewhat alone. I'm not completely alone, but I'm alone where I'm able to talk about certain things, where I don't have a tiny little human around with vulnerable ears that doesn't need to be hearing what I'm saying. But anyways, so I wanted to talk a little bit about several things. One of the most pressing things right now, I guess, is time. That's what I want to talk about, because it's relates to everything, really, all the issues that I'm dealing with at the moment. Time is probably the most valuable thing that we all take for granted in life. Honestly, it's so very important to us, and we have no idea how important it is to really evaluate the time that we spend throughout the day and make sure that whatever we're doing throughout that day is in our best interest in whatever manner that means to us. Because if we're spending time doing things all day that are not in our best interest, that are toxic and poisoning to us, then, well, we can end up living in a world that's toxic and poisonous, like every day, where we're just breathing in and living in that toxicity every day. And honestly, that's kind of how I feel right now at work, because it's a bit of a mind fuck, because you're there, with a certain purpose, and you're helping and you're doing good, but you're literally you're in the thick of it all. You're at the precipice of those lost souls and those far gone souls that are just, that don't care anymore. Because you have the ones that are lost, they're looking for help, that are still technically there in their form. They're still present, per se, but they're lost. And then you have those that are just completely devoid of life. They're not even lost. They're just there. Or they're not, they're not there. And so it's a very, depressing environment to be around. And yes, you do, you're of course you're trying to help these people, so you get involved in their lives to a degree, and you start to take that home with you, and it becomes toxic. It starts to feel very toxic. And I start to wonder, is this how I want to spend all of my time, for the rest of my life? And the answer is no. That's the straightforward answer, is no. I've always, I've always felt like it was the best thing, or the most morally productive and positive thing that I could do is be involved in a nonprofit. And I still believe that. but I don't think that it has to be in this way where you're kind of like, you're just the one throwing the, throwing the floaties at people that need it, whoever's needing a little bit of lifting up, that's essentially all you're doing here. And and maybe some of them might float away, and you find an island, and have a beautiful life there with their family or whatever community they find. And that's great, and it brings a nice feeling and all, but it's just, to me, it's just not enough. Like, I just feel like the amount of time that you have to spend, to fix people like this, you're never going to catch up to, stopping the whole cycle of trauma and abuse that filters people out into this lost abyss that they're stuck in. So I feel like I need to do, I need to go on another path. Like, and that's where I've been, my pool is like, because I do want to start my nonprofit, like, fully, because I've started it, a long time ago, but only doing like small things on my own, like with my own time, and money that I've had, nothing significantly major, but I know I can do it like that. I just need to put the time and effort, and sit down and just focus my energy on that. And I haven't done that because it doesn't make me money, and I need to fucking pay my bills, and I need to survive. So I'm spending my time making money in the areas where I know I can make money, quickly and easily. And it's just not enough. It's not enough money. So I'm just spending a lot of my time just trying to make money in this one path avenue that's slightly, aligned with my overall mission, but not exactly completely. And and I'm feeling frustrated because I'm like, I want to just break away. And then I know, like, technically, like, I'm at a point now where I can, if I wanted to really, like, just do it, like, be like, you know what, I'm gonna quit, I'm gonna do it now, I'm gonna focus my time now and do it, like, now. Like, I'm not gonna go to that job anymore. I'm gonna stay here every day, 9 to 5, work on the Karma Quarks Energy Entertainment Center business plan, and bring it out and start sending it to all the investors. Like, I could do that, but I don't want to do that, because then I'm gonna leave behind, people, like, that I care about. And I don't just want to leave things in shambles, so I want to make sure that if I leave, they have somebody there that's going to be good, and that I train and everything, so that they have a smooth transition, and they're not like all stressed and having to, pick up where I'm leaving off, or the gaps that I'm leaving behind. So it's like frustrating, because I'm like, oh, there's so much time. How much time do I need to spend doing this? Like, I need to get my time already on that mission, so I can manifest that. Like, it's time for that already. So I'm just stuck. Like, I just don't know which way to go. And then stuff like, where what just happened this weekend happens, where Athena gets sick, and like, really sick, and I'm like, not sure what's going on, and it scares me, like. And then I'm thinking, wow, I'm spending all my time, like, at work, hardly seeing. I By the time I get home, it's like 5:30. I only have like an hour and a half, maybe, with my daughter, an hour before she has to start getting ready for bed. And then that hour, I'm getting home, I'm unwinding, but getting stuff here together, seeing about eating and stuff. Like, there's just no fucking time, like, to do everything. And I feel guilty, because, like, I want to spend time with my daughter. Like, I don't want to just, be working every week and not see her grow up, like, or seeing her growing up, little moments as I'm coming home, and then realizing, like, she's already jumped another size. I'm like, God damn, dude. I want to spend time with her. Like, I care about that. I care about making memories and stuff like that. And I want that, to be what she experiences with me. And then at work, I'm getting frustrated too, like with the things going on, because it's like they want me to be stricter on the families there, so they don't get complacent and they don't just get used to us handing out everything and doing everything for them. So I'm getting stricter, and now it's like I'm getting too hard, I guess. Like they're wanting me to reel back, it seems. And it's like, well, make up your mind, dude. Like, do you want me to be strict or not? Like, I can be strict if you want. Like, I like being nice. I prefer to be nice. I prefer to be helpful. But I can be a fucking bitch too. Like, I can be the meanest fucking most evil person on earth if I wanted to, if you cross me like that. Like, that's not a problem. Like, at all. I just don't prefer to do that. That's not my first choice. I don't want that. I know that just brings more negativity. So I prefer to like be nicer and have the soft route with people. But it's true, then people do take advantage of that, when they see you as somebody that's nice and giving into whatever they want. It's like, oh, they think I can get away with whatever I want with this person because they're gonna like not do anything, they're a pushover. And it's like, no, like that's not what's going on here. I'm just actually nice and I prefer to be nice. But I can be not nice also. And, you know, then you're not going to like it. So, and that's just the way people are. I don't know. I don't know why people are like that, but I guess cuz they don't want confrontation maybe, and they just want to do what they want to do. So, they find a balance in between that with people, which is horrible. But anyways, I better get going because it's almost time for my lunch to be over, and I still haven't even decided what I'm going to eat. Not even that hungry.